Hello and welcome to the Rhythm and Roots Show with Rohan and Al of the Dublin City Rounders, your weekly dose of ragtime, music hall, bluegrass, country blues, early jazz, western swing, and more. We got live sessions and interviews with guests local and around the world, recorded at Beardfire Studio, Dublin, Ireland. Be sure to like Rhythm and Roots on Facebook, catch up with the podcast on Spreaker.com, and don't forget you can become a Rhythm and Roots Patreon patron today. Now enjoy the show. Good afternoon, evening, lads and lasses.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. That's a good one. Yeah, I actually I was watching the football over the week. Not over the weekend, during the midweek, to be specific. And I noticed one of the commentators used the term afternoon evening to describe that period.
Oh, really? Wow,
of around 4:30.
Brave and new.
Yes. It's probably not new. It's probably a really old term.
Perhaps,
football commentators tend to be on the stately mature end of the age spectrum most often.
Does that mean there was a time when commentators were really young and they were just the same guys?
Yep. They were babies. They were born commentators.
Yeah.
They came out commentating the birth, as it were. And we're off to a good start here. Rhythm and Roots near FM 90.3. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all
I
very
thought you
welcome
were
to the show.
commentating a birth just then. And we're off to a good start here.
The contractions are speeding up. And,
Straight out of the birth canal into the doctor's arms.
And the baby and mother are healthy and fine, and all is well. Join us again next week for another episode, right? So
it's a radio show.
It's a radio show. I'm Rohan, that's Al.
Hello.
Over there. We do have a wonderful episode for you today, filled to the brim. Brimming, indeed. That's what brimming means, I presume.
Yeah, I guess so.
Brimming.
You just worked that out.
Listen, Al. I have my moments. It's a show brimming with talent and beautiful old-timey tunes. We've got new music from Zoe Clarke. We've got new music from Moylan as well. And joining us in the second part of the program after the break, we have the wonderful Ciara Hennessy, who travelled all the way from Limerick to be with us on the show. And we have a wonderful, wonderful live rendition of George Michael's tune, I Can't Make You Love Me, which she sings absolutely gorgeously. So do stick around for the second part of the program, where we will hear from Ciara. But before that, we got loads of music to listen to, so let's start with some Earl and Joyce Songer. This is a question I often ask Al. This is a song called Whose Naughty Baby Are You?
Who knows?
eyes are few, just like a sweet butterfly. And as the daylight is dawning, they come again in the morning. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, nearly reach the sky. Then, like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. When shadows creep, when I'm asleep, to lands of hope I stray. Then at daybreak, when I awake, my bluebird flutters away. Happiness, you seem so near me. Happiness, comfort and cheer I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air.
Forever blowing bubbles there from 1919, 100 years ago.
It is.
They sang that song. And you know who still sings that song, Al?
No.
West Ham fans.
Oh,
every
yeah,
weekend.
that's right.
It is their song, and they blow bubbles upon the pitch.
How many, what's the last time you blew a bubble?
Ooh, like, do you mean like you know, a dippy bubble in the bubbly broth?
Yes, because I don't want to think about what other kind of bubbles you've been blowing.
Well, I have inadvertently blown a nostril bubble when I had a cold recently, but I don't think that counts, does it?
No, not really.
I don't know. Why? Do you have an answer to this, or you were just interested to find out more about me?
I was trying to think when I last blew bubbles. I was probably like, I don't know, 8 or 10 or something.
Well, certainly not forever.
No, not forever. There's been a gap.
That guy is a bit of an oddball if he's forever
kind of weird,
blowing bubbles. Anyway, let's not think about.
Hopefully, yeah. If you do see him around,
maybe stay away.
Yeah, stay away.
You'll know him by the trail of bubbles wafting from his general direction. So next up, we're going to hear some brand new music. Dublin City FM and KCLR have already beat us to the punch with this one and given this song a spin during the week, but today is the release day, so you can get on Spotify right now and check it out, or Apple Music, or wherever you listen to your music. Zoe Clarke is what we're talking about here. Zoe Clarke, No Matter Where You Are is the name of the song. It's her debut single. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful tune. Yeah, I guess it must have been, gosh, how long ago was it now that we had Zoe in on the radio show? It was a little while ago now, and she came in and she did a wonderful live rendition of Fix You by Coldplay.
I think it was July, maybe?
Was it July?
Or August?
Or it was something like that, because it was a similar time. Oh, no, I remember we were playing some festival, but I can't remember. Anyway, she did this beautiful song. Now, this song it's an original written by Zoe, and it is a song about her godson, who is also her cousin. His name is Samuel. He turned 1 very recently, just in November there. The song is about him. Sadly, Samuel was born with some health issues that mean that, you know, he requires a lot of a lot of care and a lot of attention, and it's unknown what his life expectancy will be, which is heartbreaking, but at the same time it has given Zoe the inspiration to write this very beautiful song about the importance, I guess, of appreciating the time we have with those that we love. And so hopefully it's a song that will touch a lot of people, and it's certainly touched us, and it's a song that we think is absolutely wonderful. And we're going to give it a spin. We're going to give it a spin right now. Zoe Clarke with No Matter Where You Are. And you can get online, Zoe Clarke Music _ on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all those places. Get online, do support this wonderful song and this wonderful new artist on the scene. This is Zoe Clarke with No Matter Where You Are.
People say you're grand when I know you're not. They don't understand what you truly got going on inside you. It's not a little flu, it's something worse, but they don't have a clue. And I know there's a reason for this. I hold you close and give you another kiss. You mean the most. That's why I wrote you this song. I want you to know you're everything I want, I need. You next to me with your tiny feet, sat in your chair with your ginger hair. You'll always be my star, no matter where you are. No matter where you are. When you're in my arms, I am filled with pride. No matter what happens, I won't be able to hide the way you make me feel. When you laugh and smile, I don't wanna let you go, so I'm gonna hold on to you tight. And I know there's a reason for this. I hold you close and give you another kiss. You mean the most. That's why I wrote you this song. I want you to know you're everything I want, I need. You next to me with your tiny feet, sat in your chair with your ginger hair. You'll always be my star, no matter where you are. No matter where you are. You'll always be my star, no matter where you are. You're everything I want, I need. You next to me with your tiny feet, sat in your chair with your ginger hair. You'll always be my star, no matter where you are. No matter where you are. You'll always be my star, no matter where you are. You'll always be my star.
this place is a lover's oasis, where life's weary chase is unknown. Far from the cry of the city, where flowers pretty caress the street. Cozy to hide in, to live side by side in, don't let it abide in my dreams. Picture me upon your knee, just me for two, and you for me, just me for you, and you for me alone. Nobody near us to see us or hear us, no friends or relations on weekend vacations. We won't have it known, dear, that we own a telephone. Dear, day will break and I'll awake and soft to bake a sugar cake for you to take, for all the boys to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you, a girl for me. Oh, can't you see how happy we would be? And I'll awake and soft to bake a sugar cake for you to take, for all the boys to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you, a girl for me. Oh, can't you see how happy we would be?
Marion Harris there. T42 is the name of that beautiful old song. Marion Harris. 4 R's in that name.
There's actually only 1 R in Marion, though.
3 R's in that name.
Yeah, I think that was the issue. She had too many R's in the name, and so legally she had to spell Marion with just 1 R.
Well, it's probably also just spelt with 1 R, and I just spelled it with 2 R's because I
think it can be spelt with 2, maybe.
Well, shows what I know. One thing I do know is that Moylan is excellent. Moylan is a wonderful, wonderful singer and songwriter from Ireland, if you didn't already know. She was a runner-up in The Voice UK, The Voice of Ireland, a little while ago. She has been plying her trade. Plying your trade? Do you ply your trade?
I don't know.
You must.
What does plying even mean? I know that there's like multiple plies of like
toilet paper.
Well, toilet paper or wood.
As far as I know, it's apply. It's to
that makes
put
sense.
something.
No, because that makes sense with like the toilet paper or wood, because you're applying layer upon layer onto the thing.
I think that's what it is. So I think you can ply your trade. She's plying her trade in Germany at the moment, but she is popping back to Ireland for a seasonal little kind of mini tour, I guess, which is fantastic. So if you do get a chance,
tour.
It's Plyfest. She's actually playing Plyfest. If you do get a chance to catch her live in concert, she is not one to miss. She did a wonderful show with Martin McDonnell, Patricia Lawler, and Runa back in July, I believe, 30th of July at Whelan's.
We should know this. We ran the gig, but...
of course, she put on a wonderful, wonderful show. Great songwriter, great guitarist, singer. She has got it all. She's going to be in Dublin at the Workman's Club on the 18th of December, and KTG is doing the support at that gig. On the 20th, she's in Dungarvan, which I believe is her hometown, playing at the Town Hall Theatre. On the 21st, she's in Limerick at the Stormy Teacup. which sounds a little dangerous. So just be careful if you
that
go
is
down
one
to
of
the
the
Stormy
best names for
Teacup.
a place.
On the 28th, she's back in Dungarvan at St Mary's Church. On the 29th, she is in Galway at the Secret Garden.
But no one knows where that is because it's a secret.
It's a secret, exactly. But, you know, look, or sure look, as they say. Yeah, she's going to be there at the Secret Garden. All of those dates, of course, are during December. We ourselves will be sure to get down to the one in the Workman's in Dublin on the 18th. Oh, gosh, I realise I've just told everyone our location on a day.
Oh, wow.
Two potential assassins could or they could just come down and buy us a
crazy
drink.
fans who are also assassins.
Fansassins.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Moylan put together an EP earlier in the year, and it's a wonderful piece of art. So we're going to play one of the tracks off of that to get you all ready for her little tour of Ireland when she's back in December. This is a song called from Moylan called "It's Not What It Looks Like."
Since the day you've seen your description, don't take away my skepticism. Now baby, you stop trying to do me. You got me terrified that you'll see that my head's a mess, think that I'm a mess too. But it's not what it looks like, no. Yesterday birds were flying overhead, but I'm missing them today. They couldn't stay. With your permission, I'll do the same. Yeah, I just fly away. But baby, you don't worry about me, 'cause it's been verified. Yeah, you'll see, just 'cause my head's a mess doesn't mean that I'm a mess too. 'Cause it's not what it looks like, no. No, it's not what it looks like. But then again, is it? Do you know what you're looking for? 'Cause I don't, but I know one thing's for sure, that my heart lacks. My mind wants for something or someone is coming. Should we be running? Forget it. You see, it's not so bad, I'm melancholic, but there's nothing wrong with that, 'cause I'll be better in the morning. God, I hope I'm better in the morning. It's been so hard. Oh, I'm lost and I'm insecure. God, I don't know what it's all about anymore. See, there's so much left to explore, but it just feels inaccessible. Oh, where is everybody gone? Feels like I've done everything wrong. Come on, my friends, come and get along. It's been so long. Is it all just in my head? Nothing used to faze me, but I think I'm going crazy. I'll just push it down again. It's hard to believe that the grass is green. It's hard to believe that the grass is green. Birds were flying over
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. You're all very welcome back to Rhythm and Roots on Near FM 90.3. That is the name of the show and the radio station and the frequency. I am joined in studio today by Ciara Hennessy. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Most people don't even care about how I'm doing.
Oh, no.
I know. Could you believe that? So you've travelled all the way down from Limerick today?
Yep.
On the bus?
Got sick.
Oh, no. Yes.
Very enjoyable.
Very enjoyable. So you had to tell the bus driver to stop, not the bus stop. You didn't tell the bus stop anything, no. You had to tell the bus driver to stop, and you had to relieve yourself, unfortunately. Yeah. You felt better afterwards, though, did you?
Thankfully.
Okay, God. Anyway, you made it despite all that, thank God, and the terrible weather and everything to be here today. For those who don't know, Ciara Hennessy is online on YouTube and Instagram as Ciara Sings, and it's Ciara.
Yep.
Because I know there's a few ways to spell Ciara, but that's the coolest way.
Most people use a K.
Well, no, it's good that most people use it, because now you're more unique.
Oh,
there you go.
thank you.
But yeah, I can't really remember how I first came across your stuff, but I did, and went through a few of your videos, and the more I watched, the more I realised it's a really special voice that you have. Wonderfully smoky and warm and full of character and full of soul. Wonderful technique as well, but it's not like overly kind of trained kind of sound, you know what I mean? But really true, like the notes and... Anyway, sorry,
That means a lot. Thank you.
Well, no, look, you know, I'm only telling the truth, and people will get to hear it for themselves in a moment when we get to the live track that you did. But just tell me, like, how did you first get into singing?
Well, I've always loved music, but when I was 9, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety.
No way.
And it was a very low period of my life.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. 9?
Yeah.
My God.
And I just kind of started singing in my room, and I just felt I could connect with music.
Brilliant, brilliant. Gosh. Well, that's it's wonderful that you discovered that. And when you were finding your first music, what kind of songs, what kind of music, what were the artists that you resonated most with?
Bits of everything, really.
Yeah, because I know, like, well, the song we're going to be doing here is a George Michael track. Yeah. But I suppose, would you say it's more songs individually that speak to you rather than an artist in particular?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've started playing a little bit of guitar, is that right? How's that
going? A
going?
Small bit. It's going.
It's going.
Yeah, it's going.
How many chords have you learned?
Just one.
Which one's that?
I don't even know.
It's going. I see.
It's going.
But your younger brother, he plays a bit of guitar, does he?
He loves
He's very
it.
good. Yeah, he's good, you know. He's got great timing. Just keep it up. Like, next time we see you, you've got to know 2 chords, you know, at least. And know what they're called.
Yeah.
All right? Now, the thing is, another thing about your life and your upbringing is that you're homeschooled.
Yep.
Which is quite cool. Another very, very high-profile artist at the moment, Billie Eilish, was homeschooled.
Really?
Did you not know that?
No.
Well, there you go.
She's one of my favourite.
She's amazing. Like, so her and her brother, I think, were both homeschooled. They had kind of artistic parents who were in music and in acting or something like that. And the brother was a songwriter and a producer, and they worked together. They still work together now on their music. You know, there's a wonderful freedom there, hopefully available to you to pursue your music.
Yeah, I agree.
And that kind of support that's there, which is absolutely wonderful. I probably haven't talked about it much on the radio before, but both myself and Al were homeschooled at different periods. Al more than me. I had to put up with some school, unfortunately. But which caused me more anxiety than probably anything else, though, you know. But it's how have you found it? Like, did you start going to school and then you moved into homeschooling, or is it something you've always done?
I was originally in public school.
Yeah.
Just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
I just was really behind in school and wasn't making many friends.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like, I suppose, I mean, we're not going to go down the rabbit hole of the whole education system right now, because that would be a different radio show, but it is true. I think anyone can see that the regular schooling system is, and in a way, I guess it kind of has to be a rigid system. It has to function in a certain way, which unfortunately means that for a certain type of individual, it just doesn't suit them.
Yeah.
And there's no fault of the individual, because there's dozens and dozens and hundreds of examples of extremely successful and happy people who have either dropped out or just never gone through the system. It's quite funny, actually. I remember Martin McDonald, a fellow we work with, someone you know as well online. He played the Ruby sessions in town a little while ago, and he's finishing his school at the moment. He's in his last year, and when they did the Ruby sessions, the guy pointed at the wall, and it's got like Hosier and Ed Sheeran and everyone who's played at the Ruby sessions on it, you know. And he said to Martin, you know, he said, look, you know, don't stress too much about your school. No one on this wall finished school. And of course his dad was there at the time, and his dad's like, don't tell him this, don't tell him this. He's got to finish his school, you know. So one of your let's just broach the subject, shall we? Your most popular video, we'll call it popular, the video with the most views.
Oh God.
Oh God. On your YouTube channel is which song is it from Greatest Showman?
Never Enough.
Never enough. Never enough. Sorry.
That was really good.
Greatest Showman fan over here. Would have been better if it was in a bathroom. But yeah, you did, and that was the first video you ever put up, and you were like 12 or whatever, and you put up a video of yourself singing Never Enough with no backing track. It was just kind of a cappella, right?
In the bathroom. In the
bathroom, to get that natural reverb, that sound. And you got, let's call it a colourful variety of comments and opinions. A lot of them were really positive as well, you know, but you got some bloody just nasty people being nasty, you know, and there's no need for it at all. But I just wanted to say to you, and I said it off air as well, that I just thought it was really cool that you kept it up, you know. Not only did you keep up the video, but you kept up singing, and you kept up developing and continuing, you know. And I hope that, you know, in years to come, it's something that was important to do, because at some point in music, and when you start putting yourself out there, you will get that annoying person who just doesn't get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they say something nasty. You've got it out of the way really early on, and now it's all clean sailing. Clean sailing? No one says that, do they?
I know.
Plain sailing? I don't know. So listen, what are your hopes and dreams? What would you love? What would be like the ultimate thing for you in your life, Ciara? That's a big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you could, in 10 years from now, this is the other thing. You're only 14 years of age. 13 years of age.
Yeah.
My God. I was telling you earlier, I hadn't even learned to play guitar by the time I was 14, let alone singing and stuff like that. So you're way ahead. You've got an incredible head start with regards to your singing and your music.
Thank you.
But what, 10 years, you're 24 and you could have anything. What would it look like? I mean, besides cheese pizza, which you admitted to liking. Like, is being a songwriter something you would love?
Definitely.
Or if you were, you know, successful as a musician and as a songwriter, what style of music would you probably gravitate towards? Or would you like to be quite broad?
I think quite broad.
Yeah, because your taste is quite broad. I mean, you said you love Elvis as well, which is fantastic. I think it's a great thing. If you can have an appreciation for older music, it expands, particularly when you start writing music more seriously as well. If all you're listening to is the music from the last 10 years, you're hugely limited. You know, because the people who are producing that music and are writing the music of today, the successful music, they have a great knowledge of what happened before, you know, and you have to have that as well. How did you first hear about the song we're going to play today?
My mom showed it to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I really loved it.
As like a song that you should sing, or just one that...
Just showing me a video of him singing George
It's brilliant,
Michael.
isn't it? Yeah, no, I like George Michael a lot. Did you see any of his early stuff with Wham?
Never.
You've never seen Wake Me Up Before You Go Go?
Oh, I have.
Oh, phew.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you to leave if you hadn't seen it. It's a great song. Wham and George Michael, they're a great guilty pleasure for me. I love Faith as well. Fantastic performer. I love him. So we're going to hear a live rendition of this song, I Can't Make You Love Me, by George Michael. You came in today. We'd never played music together before. We struck up, played it a couple of times, and so what you're about to hear is the very first time ourselves have played with Ciara, and I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. So what's the best place for people to find you and your music online?
I'm on YouTube and Instagram as Ciara Sings.
Ciara sings. Ciara sings. Someone we are destined to hear much more from in the coming years. A wonderful young artist. And listen, just thank you once again for joining us.
Thank you so much. It was lovely to be here.
Oh, thank you for saying that and for making the trip. I'm sure it won't be the last time. I'm sure we'll have Ciara in again in the future. And for now, do enjoy this lovely, touching rendition of "I Can't Make You Love Me." I Can't Make You Love Me?
Yeah.
Phew. That just sounded really weird in my mind for a second. I'm like, is this the right word? I Can't Make You Love Me by George Michael, as sung by Ciara Hennessy.
Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close, don't patronize. Don't patronize me, but I can't make you love me when you don't. You can't make your heart feel something that it won't. And here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart, and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me when you don't. When you don't. I close my eyes, 'cause then I won't see the love you don't feel when you're home with me. Morning will come, and I'll do what's right. Just give me till then to give up this fight. Give up this fight, but I can't make you love me when you don't. You can't make your heart feel something that it won't. And here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart, and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me when you don't. When you don't.
Beautiful voice of Ciara Hennessy there with "I Can't Make You Love Me." And Al, though I've tried, I've tried and tried, I just can't make you love me, Al.
Maybe you just need to try harder. Have you ever thought about that?
No.
Okay.
Of course Al loves me, of course he does. And I too love Al. That goes without saying. How could we do 126 episodes or something of whatever the hell we're up to?
Wow,
whatever
yeah.
the heck we're up to. Am I going to have to censor that?
Maybe in some
Probably
countries.
not, right?
I don't know.
I think we'll survive.
Yeah, yeah. And the devil just shows up and steals our souls because we didn't censor that.
Right, we're going to listen to some more great music. Alan Turner, this is a song. Well, the song's called "Till the Sands of the Desert Grow Cold," but I have a problem here, Al.
What?
As I often do with song titles. Surely every night the sands of the desert grow cold, don't they?
Well, maybe it just means like until tonight.
So at night he doesn't like her.
I guess.
We'll
Is
soon
that what it's
find out.
about?
I don't know. Let's have a listen to the
Maybe
song
he's
lyrics.
just talking about, like, how long daytime is.
Maybe he is, Al. Let's listen to Alan Turner's song, Till the Sands of the Desert Grow Cold.
Hot wines that come to thee, or desert sands all go from me. I bid them to tell them that I love thee, feeding my soul to thee. Hot sands burning, fire my veins with passion hold. Love thee, till desert sands grow cold. Love me, I love thee, till the sands of the desert grow cold, and the infinite numbers are told. God gave thee to me, and mine thou shalt be, forever to have and to hold. Till the story of judgment is told, and the mysteries of heaven are unfold. I'll come, love, to thee, my shrine thou shalt be, till the sands of the desert grow cold. The desert a burning sea, for various sands twixt thee and me. For love past as light I hasten to thee, quenching my thirst in thee. The noon sun finds me far beyond the caravan. Death there won to me a vain strength of man. Love me, I love thee, till the sands of the desert grow cold, and the infinite numbers are told. God gave thee to me, and mine thou shalt be, forever to have and to hold. Till the story of judgment is told, and the mysteries of heaven are unfold. I'll come, love, to thee, my shrine thou shalt be, till the sands of the desert grow cold.
Well, he made it sound like he was talking about a long time there, I think, anyway. So probably didn't realise that the sands grow quite cold during the night in the desert. In
He's
fact,
probably just never been to the desert,
he probably
to be honest.
hasn't. You know what I mean? And you know, I don't have too much time for people who haven't been to the desert. So we're going to have a couple more tunes on this episode of Rhythm und Roots. We're going to listen to some Nora Bayes now. This is our first in our double of Hawaiian themed music. The first one. This is Nora Bayes with a song called "Hello Hawaii, How Are You?" It's a song about saying hello to an island.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have a little listen. Let's see how Nora Bayes justifies this quite mad behavior of talking to land masses. This is Hello Hawaii, how are you?
Captain Jinx one night on Broadway, all alone, read the news about the wireless telephone. Pretty soon his thoughts began to stray over 7,000 miles away. Then he went and drew a whole month's pay to phone and say, hello, how are you? How are you? Let me talk to Honolulu. To answer this, give me a kiss by wireless, please state. I can't wait to hear her reply, for I had to pawn every little thing I own to talk from New York through the wireless telephone. Oh, hello, how are you? How are you? Goodbye. After he was through his phoning, he was broke. To his friends he started moaning, it's no joke. For the money spent to phone that far, I could buy myself a motor car. But I love her like a real jack tar. So there you are. Oh, hello. How are you? Why, how are you? Please let me talk to Honolulu. To ask her this, give me a kiss by wireless, please state. I can't afford to wait to hear her reply. You know why? Because I have to phone every little thing I own to talk from New York through this wireless telephone. Oh, hello, how are you? Why, how are you? Goodbye. Oh, hello, how are you? How are you? Let me talk to Honolulu. To ask her this, give me a kiss by wireless, please state. I can't wait to hear her reply, for I had to pawn every little thing I own to talk from New York through the wireless telephone. Oh, hello, how are you? How are you? Goodbye.
Nora Bayes there with Hello Hawaii, how are you? About a man making a very expensive telephone call. Reminds me of those scams going around at the moment. I think my phone bill was €20 more expensive this month.
Really?
Because of a scam.
Wait, what happened?
Unless I did ring England once as well. No, but I'm just saying, do you know that thing where like it's a missed call, but when you ring back...
Oh, wow. I didn't think of that.
If you ring back, it charges you like $20 or something all at onse.
But wait, who gets that money?
Like a scammer.
Huh?
I don't know. Obviously it works.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a short missed call from like the Republic of Congo or something, and then you ring it back and you get scammed. Anyway,
but you never know. I mean, like there could be someone from the Congo trying to contact us to be on the radio show,
or to give us like a lot of money. Like maybe one of their relatives died recently, or they're the leader of a country, and they just need to transfer a lot of money into a bank account, and they had to get in touch with me. That's happened a few times.
Yeah,
Anyway, we've got time for one more song. We're going to give it a spin, and then we might say goodbye at the end of the tune, because I don't think the tune is quite as long as the rest of the show is. So, yes.
It'd be weird if one song was as long as the rest of the show.
Twould be weird, but we don't question things. We never question anything, do we, Al?
No.
Sure, why would you question a thing when you can...
You just questioned the thing.
You
shouldn't have done that.
Al, my brain is not big enough to process what you've just said, but it is big enough to hit play on a song.
Hopefully.
So let's have a little listen to Nelson's Hawaiians, the second part in our little Hawaiian 2 special song special. This is the Mobile County Blues.
Say, hold on there. Wait a minute, pal. What do you say if you take a little drink before you play this tune? You always play better when you've had a little tea.
What have you got a drink?
I've got some, but boy, I'm going to tell you right now, it's fighting liquor.
What do you mean, fighting liquor?
Well, I tell you, I bought a quart the other night and carried it home. My wife, she's a Christian. She don't let me drink, so I hide her on a killer. Man, she got up sometimes through the night and poured in a rat hole.
Rat hole? What's the big idea?
I don't know, but next morning I got it was putting on my clothes. A little rat come running in there. He had his ears all bobbed up and says, "Where's that doggone cat been hunting you around here for the last 3 weeks? Man, he's going to take him on. Yeah, taste that." Where you going?
Hunting tuning?
Never mind about tuning. You play that tune we call Mobile County Blues. Now, if you want to fight something, you fight that hard.
Seriously?
Nelson's Hawaiians there with Mobile County Blues. I'd like to thank you all very, very much for joining us for yet another episode of Rhythm and Roots on Near FM 90.3. You've been absolutely wonderful listening, tentative, lovely audience tonight. A big special thanks once again for our special guest, Ciara Hennessy, who joined us earlier in the program, and for everyone enjoying the show tonight. Do catch us again next week for another episode of Rhythm and Roots on Near FM. And until then, from myself and Al, it is good night.
Bye.